Hello beautiful soul, and welcome back to Flow with Lucy. I'm Lucy and I'm so happy to have you here. This is the space for unapologetic living, and all of you is welcome here. Whatever version of you is showing up today, you are celebrated. So we are kicking off week 3 in my January/February challenge, and week 3 I have decided is going to be about intuition. This is something that is such a powerful and important topic, and I am always trying to find ways to live more intuitively and more in the moment, and I believe that we are naturally led towards our desires and the things that are most fulfilling, the lessons that are required when we tune in to the cues that are within us and we step a little bit out of our logical mind. Of course, the logical mind can be helpful, but personally, in my experience, I've had the most amazing shifts and synchronicities and manifestations when I have got out of my mind and I followed that inner knowing. And so this week we are exploring what that means, because I think the idea of intuition is often talked about, and I say it a lot: follow your heart, follow your intuition. But what does that mean and how do we do it? And so I want to explore that a little bit more deeply. And today's practice is a little bit different. Usually I do plan my practices. I do leave some room sometimes for my intuition, for flow, for inspiration in the moment. But today, this is an introduction to intuition, and I am going to embody that. This challenge is all about embodiment, and I have no plan for this session, so we're just going to flow together. We're going to see what comes through. I'm going to trust what comes through is exactly what I need and what you need. And I'm excited to see what happens. So let's hop on the mat and let's flow. Hello beautiful soul, and welcome to this practice. This is an introduction to intuition. If you watched my previous video, you'll know that I already filmed this once, but I had some technical problems, technical challenges. So I am back again and hoping that my camera decides to support me throughout the whole practice this time. This is a completely intuitive practice. So what I mean by that is it's unplanned. I'm going to just see what comes through and trust that what comes through is exactly what is needed. As I've already filmed this once, I believe that there may be some elements of that practice coming into this, but it could be completely different. Right now, as it stands, I don't know what's going to come through, but I know that it will be perfect. So begin in a comfortable seated position. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a long exhale out through your mouth, and just feel tension melt away from the shoulders, from the face. And begin to arrive in this moment by focusing on the breath. And focusing on any thoughts that are present, or rather becoming aware of any thoughts that are present. And then becoming aware of the spaces that are between your thoughts. This is where you can access your intuition, your inner wisdom, the guidance that is within you, that is coming from, I believe, the highest version of you, and the version of you that is connected to the infinite wisdom of the universe. Because there is a way that we can move more with the flow of life, and then life becomes a lot more effortless. This does not mean it's going to be without pain, without challenges, without the normal human emotions, but it means that we are going to move along the path of least resistance towards what we desire. So what we desire can actually come to us in more synchronistic moments, with more ease, more quickly. And so the first step, I believe, in developing your intuition is to just spend more time accessing the spaces between your thoughts. So this practice today is an invitation to do that. Take one more full breath in. This time, place your hands on the outer edges of your torso, your belly. Feel the space being created as you breathe in and then exhale out through the mouth with a big sigh. I'm going to invite in some intuitive movement now. I want you to keep your eyes closed down and just start to move the body in any way that feels good. So this could look like a gentle swaying left and right. Maybe the head is moving. There's no right or wrong. This is an invitation to start to listen to your body. Listening is a big component in your intuition, and that is why I believe we need to create more spaces, more moments of silence so we can hear our intuition. And so I guess this practice today is going to be about listening to the body. So I'm going to allow for plenty of free flow, for plenty of opportunities to listen. And then come back to a neutral position, blink open your eyes, bring your fingertips to the earth. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up. And then reach your fingers up towards the ceiling and create length in the spine. Maybe find some movement in the spine just to create more space and more length. And exhale as you bring the arms down. Cactus the arms and squeeze the shoulder blades together, inviting in some energy. Releasing the fingers all the way down. One more like that. Inhale the arms up. Reach up, find that length. Exhale all the way down, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, create energy in the fingertips. And then inhale, reach your right fingers up. Exhale, take a nice, delicious side body stretch. Try and spiral the right shoulder open. Anchor down through your right hip. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale your left fingers up. And exhale, taking that stretch on the other side. Heart is open. Breathe in. And breathe out as you release. Beautiful. Swing your legs around. Option to stay here, just keeping your right foot flexed, or you can tuck your right foot in. And final option is to take half lotus on this side, bringing your left foot onto your right thigh. Try and drop both hips down towards the ground. So we're trying to guide the right butt cheek towards the ground. It might not be there, that's fine. It's an intention. Let's take a moment in this pose, wherever you're at, to check in. Close your eyes and notice the body, any desire to move, to shift, to lengthen. Noticing what the body needs in this moment. And then again, I want to invite in some more flowy and intuitive movement. This could be a circular movement, maybe stretching into a side body stretch, maybe twisting There's no right or wrong. Use my words as inspiration. But you don't have to twist, you don't have to side stretch. In fact, in this moment, your body might be just inviting in some stillness, which is also fine. And this is where we want to just let go of the logical mind and try and move without thoughts. And then come back to neutral, fingertips to the earth. Inhale and reach your arms up. Find that length once more. This time exhale and reach over to the right. Draw your left shoulder back. You can imagine that you're holding a ball between the hands, a beach ball. Using our core to create stability. Inhale back to center, exhale and release. Swap the legs around, swing them all the way around. Taking your preferred option on this side. So you can tuck your left foot in or keep your foot flexed and take half lotus if it feels good to do so, or if it feels like the right thing to do. Another part of intuition is knowing what your body needs in the moment. So when you come into your yoga practice, it's an opportunity to think, or rather not think, but feel and know, because intuition is knowing rather than thinking or emotion, what your body needs, and trusting. Such a big part of intuition is trust, which we will explore a bit more. Trusting yourself, because the mind may tell you that you don't know. The mind might say, well, I don't know anything about yoga, I'm not a yoga teacher. But your body knows what is best for it. Your body actually holds so much wisdom. So it might be that you can go into lotus, half lotus, but today it's not what you need. It's not what your body needs. So find that intuitive movement again on this side. It might be completely different to the other side because both sides are different. And this moment is a new moment. I'm going to give you a moment of silence as well while you explore. Come back to neutral when you're ready. Fingertips to the earth. Inhale your arms up. Grab your beach ball. Exhale over to the left. Use your center here. Draw your right shoulder back. Find that lifting sensation so the spine is not rounding. We're staying open. Open to receiving the guidance. Inhale back to center and exhale to release. Beautiful. Let's make our way into tabletop. Arriving in tabletop, align your joints. We're going to start moving through some cat-cows. Drop the belly, inhale, shine the heart forward. Hug the shoulders back, exhale and round for cat pose, chin to chest. And move with the breath here, connect to a pace that feels good for you today. And then start to again invite in some more intuitive movement, maybe a little back and forth, some twisting. Close your eyes down here and just move in a way that your body wants to move. Trust it to know. And if you're not used to listening to your body, this could be weird. Maybe your mind is trying to come in and figure it out. That's okay. It's always a practice. And I'm going to invite you, this is if it feels good to do so, to find some downward facing dogs as well in this flow, in this cat-cow flow. Just stretch out the backs of the legs. Again, you can invite in movement or find stillness. What does your body need? I would also like to invite in some child's pose if you want to take a moment of stillness, or you can continue finding movement, cat-cows, downward dog, anything else that feels good. All of these movements can help us to create space in the body, and I guess my main feeling for this practice is this idea of space. Creating space, noticing the space. I'd like you to find child's pose if you haven't already. Take a moment to stretch out the spine, crawl the fingers forward, pull the hip creases back. Inhale as you look forward, and then exhale, slowly send shoulders over your wrists. Drop your hips down, coming into a back bend. Loop your shoulders back, press the earth away, send the head back. Exhale your way back into child's pose or downward facing dog. We'll all meet in child's pose. Stretch out the spine. Move through the hips. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, drop the hips. Send the head back. Shoulders pull away from the ears. This time we will all make our way into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, flow forward into plank. Finding a strong plank and rocking a little bit back and forth so the shoulders come just forward of the wrists. Building some heat. And then exhale, drop the knees. And we're going to lower the chest, elbows tight, belly pulled in with control. Inhale for baby cobra loop, the shoulders back, press into the tops of the feet and feel the heat, the strength in your core, in your back. Exhale, lower forehead to the earth. 4 more, inhale. Exhale. In and out. In and out. Last one. And exhale. Deep breath in, full belly breath. Feel your belly expand against the earth. Let it go. Feel the body deflate and soften. Send it back. This time, child's pose, knees together. Arms down by your sides. Melt yourself over your thighs, over your knees. Coming into a little ball. Allow your whole body to relax. And then slide your hands forward to just next to your knees. Come onto your fingertips and slowly unravel. Allow this movement to come from the spine. Stacking your spine one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up. Head comes up last. Send your head back. Bring your chin to your chest, keeping your spine long. Drop your left fingers to the ground, tip your chin to the right. Find that stretch down the left side of your neck. If it feels good to do so, you can also just massage the neck and the shoulder. One more breath. And then exhale over to the other side. Drop your right fingers down. Find the stretch on the right hand side. You can massage with your left hand. One final breath. And exhale to release. Beautiful. Come back to a neutral position. And let's find a seat to end our practice. If it feels good to stay here, you can. Or you can cross the legs. You might even lay down. I'm inviting you to make this your own, even more and normal. What does your body need? Just take a moment to check in and then follow that first instinct. Take a big nourishing breath in, exhale out through your mouth as you close your eyes and drop your shoulders. Soften. Taking a final moment to ask our intuition for some guidance. Asking questions when we're in this more calm state or present in the body state is really powerful. It's like we're planting the seed which allows our intuition to then guide us, and the guidance might not come through straight away, but when you focus on creating more space, more moments of stillness and listening, you can be ready to receive it when it does come through. So what would you like to ask your intuition in this moment? It could simply be for guidance, in general guidance, or maybe you have something more specific. say thank you for the guidance, the inevitable guidance that you're going to receive. Bring your palms to your heart center. Let's breathe in one more time together. Bow your head as you breathe out. Namaste.